It says we are live. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's Gary and Danny here. We don't know how many people we'll have because we have the State of the Union, but it's not something
It's
I choose to
technically
watch.
not the State of the Union because that's usually coming in the second or third or fourth year of the president. It's just a speech to the nation, but it is like the State of the Union. It's his first major address in front of both houses, and so it should be interesting. But I don't know how many people are going to watch it. I probably will. I'm going to tape it and watch it just because I want to see how
I will get too
crazy things are
cranky,
going to be.
so I'd rather just read about it
Okay.
because right now, but
Well,
I
we might
think
watch a little because you're going to be up there with me.
Suzanne Stewart's usually here. So
I hope she is.
anyway, but we hope you guys are surrounded by love, and this has been a bumpy time. So let's get together and feel all
Come
right.
on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Ooh.
Try to love
Paul's
one
not watching
another
it.
right now. Hey, Paul, we love you. Enjoying Tinder. Hello, friends. We're so happy you're here.
Paul,
we
you
want
have to
share
come.
the love.
You have to come down on a Friday night down here. You can stay with us, but come down on a Friday
Come down
night
and see the show.
between March 21st and April 25th because our musical is opening up March 21st, Friday night, and it plays 6 Fridays.
I am going to copy the link into the chat so people can see it. There's also the Indiegogo if you want to support to cover our costs. That's always, but there's no pressure.
Yes.
And there's a link for the tickets too. I'll put both of them
Oh
in there.
boy, look at that.
And so hopefully you
21st,
guys can
he's
come.
planning.
And even if you, on the Indiegogo, there's all the information about what the play's about, and there's some clips and things like that. So just so you know, that's what it is. I'm gonna see if I can paste it in, but if I have to do something technological, I have to focus.
Oh, Hillary, AJ, and Gary.
Yay! The McCulloughs are
Yay.
here. We're so happy. We're holding you guys in a big hug.
So just so you know, we have about 7 or 8 people here now. So I'm
That's
just
enough.
letting you know that that I was rehearsing all day, so I don't have anything really worked out. So I appreciate those who were willing to hang out when I don't know what I'm doing. But I got a few songs I thought I'd do. Stephen Banks suggested that I do. Oh, by the way, here's what I need to know. How does the piano sound and the voice sound? Because I made a couple adjustments to the sound. Does it sound clear? Can you hear the piano well?
I can.
Tell me if it sounds okay.
My brother and my mom are here, Mark Hoffman and Betty Hoffman.
How did that sound? Anybody?
Was that too loud?
I don't think it was too loud, but
Or let us know how it
did
sounds.
the balance between the piano? Because I've been noticing that we had fixed the piano problem where the piano was kind of too soft or kind of squeezed, but he said it sounds good. Oh, some reverb. That's good. Reverb is good. But anyway,
well, the reverb is just because we forget to turn the
no,
button
no,
off.
I was just using the reverb. But anyway, yes, okay, good. I'm gonna do. So Stephen Banks suggested I do a song on. I do a show on Academy Award winning songs. I tried to learn "It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp," but I didn't. I didn't get it learned in time.
I like that song.
But I might try Shaft later, so we know that one won. But I am going to do a couple of them. 2 of them are by Mancini, and one of them is, the first one I'm going to do is Obvious. Now, we may end a little early because I know some people are going to want to watch this speech. It is going to be a historic event. Whether you think it's historic in a good way or historic in a bad way is up to you, but we may end a little early. But I'm going to start with an Academy Award winning song that everyone knows what film it's from. So
let's do this.
Here we go.
I enjoyed the Academy Awards. They were fun.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. It's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Why, oh, why can't I?
Mm, that's beautiful. That always makes me cry. I remember our cross country trip, and it was right after COVID, and we were going through some serious bumpiness in our relationship. And this song came on the radio, David Johansen's Mansion of Fun, which we just lost him this
Yeah, we
week.
just lost David
And we
Johansen.
loved that show. And Over the Rainbow came on with Judy Garland, and Gary and I pulled over because we all just had to, we had to cry it out. So it was a crying session. So anyway, we have so many
It's George
friends
Benell's
here.
favorite song. Look at that.
Yeah, George Benell is here, and Samuel Warwick, and Robert Thomas Mine, and Patty Miss Woohoo Silversher, and Gina Adams, and Deanna Hedada, and Peter Krantz. Oh my gosh, so many friends are here, and my family's here.
Now, was that Schmaltzy? Is Over the Rainbow Schmaltzy?
Is that Schmaltzy?
Let's find out. Let's find out what Peter thinks. Peter was very kind. He posted a link to our fundraiser on Indiegogo and encouraged other people to do it as well, and he did. We're so grateful to everybody. We just want everybody to see it for sure. But if you feel like donating, because LA Theater doesn't pay for itself,
we have to cover the cost. Of
we're
the
doing
theater.
six Friday nights at the White Fire Theater. So, and you're going to hear about it from me a lot. So it's going to get really obnoxious. But we're so happy you're here.
And my mom just made a donation to the.
Ooh, is she here?
The fund. Yes, she's here. Mom.
Well, that was really generous
I think
of her.
I posted the right link. So anyway,
that was fabulous. I was rehearsing all day, so I kind of picked some songs that I can do quickly, a little bit of Academy Award. So I'm going to do another Academy Award winning song.
Okay, can I say one more
You
thing
can say
though? You know
anything
about
you
his
want.
musical, since we were just talking about his musical. Hi, Michael Silvashire. I'm so glad you're here, my love. Come share the love. Gary started writing this musical during COVID, and it's a very soul searching process, and it's just something that we're really proud of, and it tells a really beautiful story, and the songs are amazing. And I co-wrote one of the songs
Yes,
with
you
him,
did.
so we hope to see you there.
So, we're
You
doing.
may continue
I'm
now.
gonna talk about a little bit about "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." It was a ballad by Harold Arlen, and it's also known as "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." It's by Harold Arlen with lyrics by E.Y. Yip Harburg. Yip Harburg. It was written for the 1939 film "The Wizard of Oz." Of course, everyone knows that. In which it was sung by actress Judy Garland in her starring role as Dorothy Gale. It won the Academy Award for Best Original Song and became Garland's signature song. They often worked in tandem, the two composer and lyricist, Harburg generally suggesting an idea for a title for Arlen to set to music before Harburg started doing the lyrics. For their work together on The Wizard of Oz, Harburg claimed that his inspiration was a ballad for a little girl who was in trouble and wanted to get away from Kansas, a dry, arid, colorless place. She had never seen anything colorful in her life except the rainbow. Arlen decided the idea needed a melody with a long, broad line. By the time all the other songs for the film had been written, Arlen was feeling the pressure of not having the song for the Kansas scene. He often carried blank pieces of music manuscript in his pockets to jot down short melodic ideas. Arlen described how the inspiration for the melody to Over the Rainbow came to him suddenly while his wife Anya drove. I said to Mrs. Arlen, "Let's go to Grauman's Chinese. You drive the car. I don't feel too well right now." He said, "I wasn't thinking of work. I wasn't consciously thinking of work. I just wanted to relax." And as we drove by Schwab's drugstore on Sunset, I said, "Pull over, please." And we stopped, and I really don't know why. Bless the muses. And I took out my little piece of manuscript and put down what you now know as Over the Rainbow. He later wrote the contrasting bridge section based on the idea of a child's piano exercise. In the movie, a renowned Stradivarius violin was used in the accompaniment. I remember a short film thing, a short comedy film, where I think it was somebody was trying to figure out what the middle section to Over the Rainbow was, and they couldn't figure it out, so they jumped to their death off the terrace, and then the British or French police siren went da 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 da.
Is that a white? That's
I,
like
I was
old lore.
I saw a long no I saw it was a video, it was a funny video, but
Jay Ross is here.
hello
And
Jay.
David and Nancy Melvins. We got to hang out with them the other day. It was so great. And Vince Hancock's here from Taiwan. Hi,
Hey, Vince.
everybody. We're so happy that you're here. And we had dinner with David and Nancy Melvin, and we got to go see the eat.
It's my friend Debbie Gravitt and David Lawrence, who's Steve and Edie's son,
Yeah.
and they were doing a tribute to Steve and Edie using all their old arrangements and everything like that. It was great. My friend Debbie Gravitt is the first person to have sung any song I wrote for musicals. We went to LA City College together. She won a Tony for singing Mr. Monotony.
And she's still kicking
in,
some pretty good
yeah,
ass with that voice.
She's incredible. So I love
So
her
we went
dearly.
with them, and then we got to go to dinner. And Nancy's mother had a squad of women that she grew up with, and her mom has passed. But I got to have dinner with these women, and I had the best time with these ladies. They were so great. So we had such a nice time. Anyway, let's do the song.
All right. Moon River is a song composed by Henry Mancini with lyrics by Johnny Mercer. It was originally performed by Audrey Hepburn in the 1961 film Breakfast at Tiffany's, winning an Academy Award for Best Original Song. The song also won the 1962 Grammy Awards for Record of the Year and Song of the Year. In 1999, Mancini's recording was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. The song has been recorded by many artists. It became the theme song for Andy Williams, who first recorded it in 1962. He sang the first 8 bars of the song at the beginning of each episode of his eponymous television show and named his production company and venue in Branson, Missouri after it. His autobiography is called Moon River and Me. Williams' version was never released as a single, but it charted as an LP track that he recorded for Columbia on a hit album of 1962, Moon River and Other Great Movie Themes. The song's success was responsible for relaunching Mercer's career as a songwriter, which had stalled in the mid 1950s because rock and roll had replaced jazz standards as the popular music of the time. Comments about the lyrics have noted that they are particularly reminiscent of Mercer's youth in the southern United States and his longing to expand his horizons. Although an instrumental version is played over the film's opening titles, the lyrics are first heard in a scene where Paul Fred Varjak, played by George Papard, discovers Holly Golightly, played by Audrey Hepburn, singing the song, accompanying herself on the guitar while sitting on the fire escape outside their apartments. There was an eruption of behind-the-scenes consternation when Paramount Pictures executive Martin Rackin suggested removing the song from the film after a tepid Los Angeles preview. Hepburn's reaction was described by Mancini and others in degrees varying from her saying, "over my dead body," to her using much more colorful language to make the same point. By the way, Jacob Collier, the most amazing genius music guy, won the 2020 Grammy Award for Best Arrangement for his a cappella cover of Moon River, which is pretty inciting. So
I thought you were the most brilliant music person ever, in my world anyway. My older brother's here too. Hi, David.
ready? Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Two drifters off to see the world. You're such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows in my huckleberry friend, waiting round the bend. Moon River and me.
I love that one. Did you guys sing along? I bet Gina Adams did. Anyway, thank you for that, honey.
All right. Let's see. Oh,
Reverb's on.
Get the reverb
You'd
off.
think after 280,000 shows we would remember the reverb.
I don't remember anything. I was, we were rehearsing so much, and it's like really hard, really an interesting thing because, I mean, it's a 90-minute show, and it's all me, and it's a lot of dialogue and a lot of playing. So I'm going over it, and every once in a while my mind goes, "What? Where are you?" But it works for the character. Once you see the film, it works for the character because he's kind of an older guy and forgets where he is from time to time. So it actually works okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So, how many of you are going to watch the president's speech tonight?
Well, I don't think you should watch it. I can't watch it because it's just going to piss me off and my heart is breaking. So if you want me to keep my blood pressure low, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to sing. Or you're going to sing and I'm going to talk shit.
Well, I think we'll watch a little bit of it, honey.
Oh, last night we went to see, Gary talked me into going to see Twelfth Night, and I am not a Shakespeare person. And so it was very difficult for me because I don't know all those thee, thou.
Well, I'm gonna show her the Romeo and Juliet movie.
I was like watching a play in a foreign language,
which they did not mention Olivia Hussey in the in memoriam in the Oscars Sunday night, which was a terrible admission. She was fabulous, and that was an important movie to a lot of us when we were growing up. Because it really was one of the first time that Romeo and Juliet had been played by people of that age.
In haste, and I'm like, what was that? I need subtitles.
Well, yeah, but
it was painful for me. I need to be educated about Shakespeare, and I need you to educate me in a way from a 5-year-old perspective, and then you can guide me in.
Oh, come on, you're at least 7.
At least a 7-year-old perspective.
All right, we're going to do a kind of a crazy song I haven't done in a while. Sir Thomas John Woodward. Who do you think that is? He's an OBE, officer of the British Empire, born the 7th of June, 1940. Known professionally as Tom Jones, is a Welsh singer. His career began with a string of top 10 hits in the mid-1960s. He has toured regularly with appearances in Las Vegas. Jones's voice has been described by Stephen Thomas Erlewine of AllMusic as a full-throated, robust baritone. He had 36 top 40 hits in the UK and 19 in the US, including It's Not Unusual, What's New Pussycat, the theme song for the 1965 James Bond film Thunderball, Green Green Grass of Home, Delilah, She's a Lady, Kiss, and Sex Bomb. Treforest Pontypridd in Glamorgan, South Wales, began singing. That's where he came from, and he began singing at an early age. He would regularly sing at family gatherings, weddings, and in his school choir. Jones did not like school or sports, but gained confidence through his singing talents. At 12, he was diagnosed with tuberculosis. He said, I spent 2 years in bed recovering. It was the worst time in my life. During convalescence, he could do little else but listen to the music and draw. In 1967, Jones performed in Las Vegas for the first time at the Flamingo. His performances and style of dress became part of the stage act and increasingly featured his open, half-button shirts and tight trousers. He soon chose to record less, instead concentrating on his lucrative club performances. He met his idol Elvis Presley in 1965 at the Paramount film stage when Elvis was filming Paradise Hawaiian Style. They became good friends, spending more and more time together in Las Vegas and duetting in the early hours at Presley's private suite, in which we played a show there once with the Tribe. We played in his private suite, which was at the old Hilton Hotel, which is now something else. The friendship endured until Presley's death in 1977, and Grace Jones gave Tom Jones her knickers. If you know of anything, if you know British slang, you know what knickers are. And so that's the story of Tom Jones. But anyway, so we're going to do his first hit, which was not an Academy Award-winning song, but it's not unusual. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. Oh, I wanna die. Not unusual to go out at any time. But when I see you out and about, it's such a crime. If you should ever wanna be loved by anyone, not unusual, it happens every day. No matter what you say, you find it happens all the time. Love will never do what you want it to. Why can't this crazy love be mine? It's not unusual to be mad with anyone. It's not unusual to be sad with anyone. But if I ever find that you change at any time, it's not unusual to find that I'm in love with you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
That's right.
I should throw my
Are you going to give me your knickers?
I should have worn some. I have my jammy pants.
Well, now that's a lot of
I don't wear
information
underwear under my jammy pants. Who does? Claire Bonnell's here. Hi, beautiful.
The fabulous.
That was
the
fun.
fabulous
We
Claire
saw Tom
Bonnell.
Jones at Jazz Fest in New Orleans a couple years ago, and when he sang that, I was singing at the top of my lungs and dancing. I just loved him. It was a lot of fun.
All right, so I have to warn
Tina
Peter.
Saddington's here
Oh,
too.
hi,
I'm
Tina.
sorry, honey. I missed you.
It's all right, babe.
If I missed anybody, let me know, because I want you to know how loved you are and how we're so happy you're here and not watching what's being on TV right now.
All right, so this is let's see. This is a song from the musical.
Ooh.
Now, the show is about a fictional musical theater composer named Jerry Rockwell, who had a couple hits but a lot of misses, and is talking about his life at the at a thing at the 92nd Street Y in. Ooh, what's that? Is that a plane? Must be a plane. We hear a vibration happening.
Yeah, it's an airplane going over everybody. The other night, we had some friends staying with us this week, and we were watching the Academy Awards, and we had an earthquake, and they're like, "What was that?" And I'm like, "Well, you just had an earthquake."
Yeah,
So,
they're from
welcome to the LA experience.
Silver Spring, Washington. So they aren't used to earthquakes. It was a 3-something, so
It was
nothing
small, but
for
it
us.
was based in Burbank, which is close to us. We got a pretty good shake.
All right, so this song is, I have to not look at the lyrics that are there. This is a song from the musical, and what this is he's talking about a show that he wrote called Water Cooler, which was about people stuck in the 9-to-5 rat race of it all, with every stupid written and unwritten rule about how to behave. And he says, one of the lines he says is that when I wrote this, the workplace was thankfully changing, and a secretary was definitely not a toy anymore. So it's sort of about a guy who during the time when the workplace was changing, and he's a little shy. So this is called 10 Feet Away. Every morning she's there working in her cubicle. She looks so beautiful. In fact, she's suitable for framing. But I don't want to cause disruption in the working place, and I respect her space. Besides, I'm scared to face the shaming. She'll think that I am a jerk. I shouldn't do this at work. And so I see her every day, but I'm too scared to say hello, even though she's only 10 feet away. I should know just what to do. I am a grown adult, but rules are difficult with consequences multiplying. Ah, but maybe in a way it's like protecting me from her rejecting me. I'd hate for her to see me crying, crying. I guess I'll just have to hide, keep all my feelings inside, let them not show. But how can I even try? She'll see that look in my eye, and she'll know, even though I'm almost 10 feet away. 10 feet away, an insurmountable span, as far away as Japan. Those 3.333 yards, give or take. It may as well be a mile, a grueling trek up the Nile. Every inch an ordeal as I feel my heart break. So it's much better if I don't upset the apple cart. Don't listen to my heart, leave it to me to start. No trouble. I'm sure the cost of my restraint will soon be reimbursed. I will put safety first, and I'll let nothing burst my bubble. But look, now she's up from her chair. Fluorescent light makes her hair just glow. And now she's walking this way, but she looks at me and she says, hey, hello. Can I be less lonely now that she's only 2 feet away?
I love it.
Sort of messed up the ending, though, there.
That's
Forgot
okay,
one
you're
chord.
practicing. Peter Krantz loves it. And
Oh, thank you, Peter. Wow.
And
Thank
Samuel
you.
Warwick emailed you so you could be on his show. With
Oh.
Debney and Silvershoes have been on there. That would
I
be
would
great.
love that.
We'd
Thank you
love
so
to do
much,
that.
Samuel. I would love that.
And we are hoping that that surrounded you with love. That one's called 10 Feet Away from the Showstopper musical, written by my favorite music man, Gary Stockdale.
Thank you, darling. Did I
Welcome.
turn off the reverb? I did.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That's one thing we can't.
Well, if since Peter Krantz liked it, now I know we're okay. We can open. That's
We can open
that's
it.
all.
Peter
that's
likes
important.
it. We're good. We're good to open.
That's all that's important.
Oh, the other thing that Gary did last night that when we were coming out of 12th night is he was walking along the hallway and there was a woman in front of me wearing pretty much all black and I was wearing all black. And he starts like patting this woman on her butt. And I'm walking behind him.
I thought you were next to
He
me.
thinks that she's me. It was quite funny. I'm
She
like,
thanked me. She thanked me afterwards. So
I thought that was quite funny.
it's a very nice theater. It's called the Antaeus. It's in Glendale, Antaeus.
That's really
And
nice.
I saw a great show, a great production of The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde, which is one of my favorite plays. We did it in high school, and our high school drama teacher directed it and also designed the set after Aubrey Beardsley. Now, there are worse things in the world than looking at the art of Aubrey Beardsley when you're a senior and when you're a junior in high school. So it was pretty eye-opening. It was very cool. All right, so what are we going to do next? Anyway, I was doing some stuff from films, but I'm also doing some other stuff that I just kind of grabbed right away because I was rehearsing right up till like 4 o'clock, and then I had to get ready for the show. And so, oh, wait, why isn't that not moving? Oh, I know, because that was the last song. Okay, let's see. So I think I'm going to do this song. It's a Stevie Wonder song that I love. I haven't done it in a long time, so I may mess it up. But it was from his album "Music of My Mind," which was his first like real piece of real grown-up, real artistic work, and then that led to Talking Book, which jump-started everything in his career. So. Oh, I should give you some Stevie Wonder info, right? Stevland Hardway Morris, born Judkins, born May 13, 1950, was one of the most successful songwriters and musicians in the history of music. 25 Grammys. Blind since shortly after birth, he was a child prodigy, signed with Motown's Tamla label at age 11, producer and mentor Clarence Paul gave him the name Little Stevie Wonder. He did Fingertips. If you ever had a chance to see Fingertips or to see the video of Fingertips, when he was pretty amazing, and he was coming out there just doing an instrumental, but then he started singing. When he came back out, like for an encore, he went goodbye, 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 goodbye. All that was improvised. It went to #1 as it was such a wild performance, and it's pretty great. Other musicians. Oh, the next act on the bill was going to be the Marvelettes, and they'd changed bass players. So when they started with the encore, the new bass player was there, and he didn't even know what key it was. So if you listen really carefully on the record, you can hear him say, "What key are we in?" So. The drummer was Marvin Gaye on that, by the way. Let's see. He wrote "It's a Shame" for the Spinners, and he also wrote "Until You Come Back to Me" for Aretha Franklin, "Tell Me Something Good" for Chaka Khan, and "Tears of a Clown" for Smokey Robinson. So here we go. I hope I remember it. When the summer came, you were not around. Now the summer's gone, love cannot be found. Where were you when I needed you last winter, my love? When the winter came, you went further south, parting from love's nest, leaving me in doubt. Where are you when I need you like right now? Our love is at an end, but you say now you have changed. But tomorrow will reflect love's past. When the winter came, you were not around. Through the bitter winds, love could not be found. Where were you when I needed you last winter, my love? I need you, baby, need you, baby, need you, baby. Our love is at an end, but you say you've changed. But tomorrow will reflect love's past. Oh, spring will fill the air and you will come around. Visit some love that let me down. Where were you when I needed you last winter, my love? La 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 la. Where were you when I needed you last winter, my love? Oh, my love. Oh, I need you, baby. Where were you when I needed you last winter, my love?
That was pretty awesome.
That's a applause button.
I
there.
love it. Yay!
Thank you, honey.
I love it when you do Stevie Wonder.
I do too. Stevie Wonder was a big inspiration to me when I was just a youth.
A Ute.
A Ute trying to be somebody, you know.
I know, and we're all glad that you're here because we don't want you watching what's on TV right now because we all have to be together and we have to manifest love and we have to manifest healing and equality and that there'll be enough and that we will find our way through this. And because if I watch it, I'll get really
Well, we're going to watch
angry.
a little bit of it. We're going to watch a little
No, I'll get
Yes,
angry.
it's
I'll
all right.
rather
It's
be
all right. I'll get you a nice dinner. You'll be fine.
not going to do it.
You'll be fine.
Nope. I like to do it. It just wouldn't be prudent.
Okay, let's see. What am I going to do next?
Do
Well, I was
something
trying to
fun.
find. I don't. I might try to fake this. Hold on a second.
You're going to fake it? Go with something you know really well.
No, I'm going to do something I don't know really well, just for fun.
Oh, just for shits and giggles?
Yeah. Here.
Okay.
Come on.
let's-
Where's the keyboard? I need a keyboard. Get up there.
Robert Thomas Mind doesn't remember that song.
Which?
The
Well,
last
go-
Stevie one.
Go get Music of My Mind. It's one of the greatest greatest records ever. Where is my keyboard? That's very odd.
Peter, I see your question. I'll find out. I think is there parking on the street or just
There's plenty of parking. You might have to park a block down or something like that.
No, but if there's somebody bringing people that may have a handicap sticker, I think there's those spots. But I can find out on that for you. It's not a big theater. I think it's only 100-seater. Sam's whining it. Sam is still here. We took him to the vet, and they were so surprised that he's still alive.
Oh, there
but
we go.
he's hanging in there.
Okay, there we go.
But he's moaning at me for his treats right now, so I have to give him his treats. That's what he lives for. And Gary's doing what he does.
I'm just going to try this because the Academy Award songs. I will probably do another show with Academy Award songs. There's so many of them, but like "Thanks for the Memories," that was one of them, and 3 coins in the fountain, and "Love is a many splendid thing." All that stuff, all the stuff that Peter really loves.
Peter loves all that stuff.
Oops, that isn't it. Well, that isn't it either. Gosh darn it. Oh.
Do you need help?
Well, I didn't think I did, but I'll do this. I'll use the Genius lyrics, but they
Okay. Gary's looking up for the lyrics of a song that he's going to do right off the cuff right now. So we don't know what you're going to get, but hopefully it'll be a lovely surprise.
Let me find my Spotify right here a second.
Yes, and so I can tell you while he's doing that, I'll tell you I found this free cement bird bath thing that somebody was giving away that I've wanted forever, but they're always so expensive because I love my birds, and I'm hearing Gary's playing something. Bonnie Backman's here. So anyway, they're giving it away and it's just beautiful, and I go to get it, but the thing weighs like 500 pounds, so I'd have 4 people get it. My bird bath is in the yard, and I saw some birds making nests in the eaves of our house, which I always get really happy when I see that. Gary's figuring out a song. Maybe you should go with something you know, honey.
Okay. No, that's all right.
Just a suggestion.
No. I'm going to go something I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Even if I screw it up, it'll be fun. Okay. So. Who's the black private dick that's a sex machine to all the chicks? Shaft! You guys gotta sing it. You're damn right. the man that would risk his neck for his brother man. Shaft. Can you dig it? Who's the cat that won't cop out when there's danger all about? Shaft. Right on. They say that Cat Shaft is a bad mother. Come on, Danny. Shut your mouth. You gotta say shut your mouth. They say this Cat Shaft is a bad mother.
Shut your mouth.
I'm talking about Shaft, and you go, we can dig it.
We can dig it.
He's a complicated man, but no one understands him but his woman. You say, John Shaft.
John Shaft. John.
All right, that was my off-the-cuff version of Shaft. Now, my friend Penn...
Aren't you glad you waited for that?
My friend Penn of Penn and Teller always says, it doesn't make sense. He's a complicated man, but no one understands him but his woman, Mrs. Shaft. It should say Mrs. Shaft, don't you think? Don't you think you should say, no one understands him but his woman, Mrs. Shaft?
Oh, so Peter Krantz is not cooking tonight because Becky's away. So
Oh,
he's doing
no.
DoorDash.
Why didn't you come over here and cook for us?
Yeah, we would have let you cook for us.
That would have been great. All right, so I'm going to do an Elvis tune now.
Okay, let's do an
And the
Elvis
reason I'm doing this is just because it occurred to me that I love the song. It was not Academy Award, but it was a song that was one of my favorite Elvis songs. It was made famous by Elvis Presley. It was recorded by Presley in June 1966, 2 months after Martin Luther King's assassination. It was written by Walter Earl Brown, who I knew. Earl Brown was a great vocal arranger and songwriter. He was killed less than 9 miles from Graceland. The recording was first released to the public as the finale of Presley's 68 comeback special. Brown was asked to write a song to replace I'll Be Home for Christmas as the grand finale on NBC's Elvis, now known as the 68 comeback special. Knowing about Presley's fondness for Martin Luther King and about his devastation related to his then recent assassination, he wrote If I Can Dream with Presley in mind. When Presley heard the demo, he was known to have proclaimed, I'm never going to sing another song I don't believe in. I'm never going to make another movie I don't believe in. And he, in the 9 short years remaining for his life to end, kept his promise. When Colonel Tom Parker heard the demo, he said, this ain't an Elvis kind of song. Elvis countered Parker's argument. Then he pleaded, let me give it a shot, man. Earl Brown said that when Elvis recorded the song, he saw tears rolling down the cheeks of the backing vocalists. One of them whispered to him, Elvis has never sung with so much emotion before. Looks like he means every word. Parker wanted I'll Be Home for Christmas, but Elvis wanted to do a song about the political and racial strife gripping the country, Martin Luther King's assassination, and while production was underway, RFK was killed on June 6th. Steve Binder, the director of the comeback special, agreed. I wanted to let the world know that here was a guy who was not prejudiced. Binder declared, who was raised in the heart of prejudice was really above all that. Binder and Elvis were able to outmaneuver Parker, and for once, Elvis got to sing what he wanted to sing. It was performed by Elvis in a white suit standing in front of large red letters that spelled out Elvis. For the first time in almost a decade, Elvis is singing a song that matters, and he knows he is. Earl Brown had a prolific and illustrious career in show business as a singer, composer, vocal arranger, and writer of special material. His work in TV, films, reviews, musical recordings, and nightclubs began at an early age and continued until his passing. He passed away in 2008. I knew him. I worked with him a couple times, and last time I saw him, he was in Rosemary Clooney's den, because I was in a band with her son, Miguel Ferrer. So that's some name dropping, but that was some damn good names to know. So anyway, so I'm going to do this song, which I like a lot. It's my favorite Elvis song. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in the sky. more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why can't my dream come true? Oh, why? There must be peace and understanding sometime. Strong winds of promise that will blow away all the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope keeps shining on everyone, tell me why, oh why won't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud with too much rain. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. He can fly. Deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle. And while I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream, oh please let my dream come true right now. Oh yeah. Right now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We needed that. Did you guys sing that? Because that's what we need right now.
Are you going to eat that potato?
And
reminds me of a joke. It's an Elvis joke.
And we're so glad that you're here rather than watching what's on TV. And I just want to remind you that, we are the masses. We are the power. That's where it lies. And if we lead with love and acceptance and find ways to solve and to accept all, I believe that will be the way forward. Don't buy into the fear, but trust in your path and believe that we're all in this together.
Now, honey, there may be a Trump fan on the
That's okay.
The thing, so
and whoever is, I don't care who you voted for. I just we are the people, and we have to do what's right by all people.
I agree. That's very, very true. We have to, those of moral and ethical standing and quality, no matter what your idea is of the world, need to get together and stay together to
get together and love one another right now.
That's right.
That's what we need.
There should be a song.
That should be the song. Is that their song? You should write that.
Oh, I think so. I think somebody did. I think.
Can you do that? Do that one. That's one we need right now.
I could.
Is this the last song?
Well, yeah, I could do that. Hold on a second. Let me find it in my.
While he finds it. Is this the last song? Are you doing?
Yes, this is going to be the last.
This is the last song. So anyway, I love that you guys were here, and I hope you could open your heart and your mind and let the love in, and you sang out, and go do right by the world.
Wait, what was the title of the song again? I've forgotten.
Love your brother.
No,
come on, get together. Come on, people now.
Get together.
Come on, everybody sing it. Come on, people now. This is what we're going to do. And this is the big closing. And I just want you to totally commit to this song and just sing out loud by the top of your lungs. And let's spread the love. And let's, put the hate to rest. We love you. And if nobody's told you today, let me be the one to tell you that I love you and you matter.
Thank you, honey. I love you and you matter. You're everything to me. And I love all you guys too. I think we'll do the same thing next week. We'll probably have a show like this where I'm, doing whatever I can do, the rehearsals and everything like that. We got a few more weeks of that. But I hope you can all make it to see the show. It's called Showstopper. love you. Thank you. Love is but a song we sing, fear's the way we die. You can make the mountains ring or make the angels cry. Though the dove is on the wing, and you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Some may come and some may go, we will surely pass. When the one that left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. Listen. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both, it's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try and love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now, right now. Let's all do it. Love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.